Hey, it's me. Ui told me, the guys with the five eyes that you see. And today, we're gonna have a quick video about what hard staking and soft staking on Kucoin is and redemption periods. Because, my staking Hydra video actually did well, even though I'm relatively new to this myself. But I thought, it'd be good to also kind of like show how talk about the different whatchamacallit to talk about the different assets that you can stake on Hydra and exactly how you really go about doing it. One thing I want to note though, man, I have about like 2k or whatever in Hydra, and just seeing that that's worth like half of point 0.1 Bitcoin almost makes me want to just buy Bitcoin with it. But anyways, so we come here, you see that I have some money in my pool X account, and that's basically the main way to stake assets on on whatchamacallit on on Kucoin. And you can see here there's this little stake thing. So we'll just go to this page, and we're going to, so you also see here, these are the assets where you can stake on Kucoin. And it's a very, very, very long list. And, like any other site, some assets have greater percentages than others. Some have very small percentages, and some have very high percentages. And right now, Hydra is about the highest on the site, but like 100 and like it ranges anywhere from 100 to 150%. I think because there more users are coming on. The percentage is going lower, but anything really over 50% is like tremendously high than most assets you're going to get staked with. And I just got some Hydra today, 0.2. That's like the most I've ever gotten. I usually get 0.13 or 0.14. But let's see. Let me go to, so this is my overview. So I'm trying to get to the list where you can let's see, maybe earn. Okay, so you come here, you can search token, you can see which, you can see which assets have and their yields and what they basically, you come to this channel to just figure out what you would like to stake, what you would like to look at. Sometimes there are promotions they have where you may get bonuses and whatever, but essentially this is how it goes on KuCoin. Right, you can either soft stake your assets, which you essentially leave it in your pool X account or in your main account, or I think if you just have your asset in your wallet, if it earns, like, then it'll you'll get that residual income. So soft staking also is when you don't have to redeem or lock up your coins. Like, you'll be able to always trade it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we come back to this page, you see here where it says available. That essentially means that I can trade that and send that out my wallet whenever I like. But I have this here locked up. That's what I consider hard staking. Now, when you lock up your coins like this, you have, like, in order to get the coins back, right, you have to, there's a redemption period. And essentially what the redemption period means is this is the amount of time it takes for you to get your assets back to use it. So if I were to redeem some ORN, it would take 7 days. Redeem VLO, 5 days. And so that's basically what that is. Very, very simple. So it also makes you have like a strategy when it comes to staking some of these coins as well. Because if you're coming from the mindset of I just want to get some residual income, I really don't care what it is, then you may be like, oh wow, 53% is good, but it takes 5 days. So it really makes you think, like, do you have like the time to do that? That's why Hydra is just arguably, and these are also different whatchamacallit, these are also different staking methods, but I really just know about like the ones with like this. I just know about the regular hard staking, soft staking, not yield and stuff. But this is why Hydra is probably the best project to stake with, because not only does it have the highest percentage right now, but at the same time it has a 1 day redemption. So it's really kind of hard to beat. Like it has a short redemption period, but it has an extremely high yield. You know what I'm saying? Like just look at it compared to everything else. It's almost kind of a no-brainer. So that's basically just what I wanted to get to. And let's see, this is account balance. Let's see if I don't have any EMT assets, but yeah. So this is basically it. So again, let's just repeat. Soft staking is when you just have the asset in your wallet. I think most of them require you to have it in Pool X, but I know like when I have VeChain in my main wallet, I was able to get some VThor automatically from that. So I think it really depends on what project or coin you have. But when you soft stake, it's in your wallet and it's gaining interest, but you can still trade it. That's why it's soft. So it's still available for you to send. But when you lock up or hard stake it, that means you're really essentially directly lending your coins and you're putting it in the pool directly. And what I like to when I like to the I don't know what the word is, but it's basically like having your feet in the water. When you think of like pool X like staking, if you soft stake, you just got your toes in the water. But when you're hard staking, you're all the way in the water. And when you take your toes out the water, you can do that much quicker than you can actually getting out the water. So imagine it like that. So and and basically when you hard stake and you need to get your whatever it may be, there's a redemption period. So if you are staking some Hydra, but you need your Hydra, it'll take 1 day to redeem. But if you got some ANC or some Kusama, it'll take 7 days. And if you got some DOT, it'll take 28 days. So, when it comes to staking on Kucoin, it's all about, it's a strategy. Don't just go and get a coin and stake just because it's high, unless it's Hydra, only because it's just too fucking high to really pay attention to. But like, really understand what you're trying to go for, because the prices are different, the redemption dates are different. I mean, because Hydra is really great. I'll just consider that outlier. But let's say, for example, because some people, they may like the tech of DOT, and they know DOT's price is going to be extreme. So if you get a lot of DOT and you get in here at this 13%, your gains will essentially mean that your staking in the future is going to be extremely high with this 13%. So you don't care that the redemption is 28 days at this point, because you're not really trying to actively trade it, But maybe, let's say you're like a Link trader or whatever, and you like Link and you like holding Link, but maybe like you're using Link as like a savings, for example, like 3.18%. That's generally the that's generally the percentage you're going to get on Link on even most of those like exchanges like Celsius. I think BlockFi is the highest I've seen so far for Link at 4.5%. So this is the average. So you would think to yourself, okay, maybe I stake some Link, but you see that redemption period takes 2 weeks, and if you're using it as a savings, something may come up and you might really need to get that Link, but it's locked up for 2 weeks. So it may be better to put that Link into like BlockFi, because it only takes a day or two, a business day or so at most, to get your link so you'll get it much quicker. So when you go and you want to stake some items or coins or projects on Pool X, go in there with a strategy. Know what you're. Don't just go in there blind and just put money in, trying to get like high interest, or if you've got like a whole bunch of Kusama and stuff, you're just like interest. Really think like, are you able to wait a week? Are you in the type of situation where you won't need that money immediately? Because the redemption period, it's not like when you stake it and then 7 days go by and you're able to get it. No, like it takes 7 days from when you redeem, you know? So I'm pretty sure some people would get confused and think like once they've had Kusama staked for 7 days, then they're able to just be able to redeem it instantly and stuff. And that made, you may be in a situation where you need the money and you think that and you're like, oh crap, you mean to tell me it's going to take 7 days from when I'll try to withdraw to get my money? That might be a bad situation. So anyways, I just want to do this quick video because it's been like a week and things have been going on, but I should be back at it more consistently for the rest of this week. So yeah, I hope this video was good. Again, like the last video, if you've got any questions, just leave me some questions in the comments and I'll answer them. But everything I've said has been pretty straightforward and it's really easy to learn and stuff. So I think next video I'm definitely going to like give a live example of my staking and just like show me physically like buying Hydra or sending some like, I don't know, ADA and staking ADA. So yep. Anyways, see you guys later.